I think banks today own the customer, and they're looking at different ways and means to do a lot of cross-sell, upsell, sell a lot of different products. And one of the type of products they sell is wealth management products, which are basically products that they get a non-fee based income. So I see banks trying to sell multiple products of different asset classes to the customers, and banks are trying to shift more towards a fee-based income with the wealth clients. A lot of customers in the wealth segment don't want to take structured portfolios anymore because the risk in the different parts of the world. So they are trying to cherry pick different types of products, and I see this happening more and more. Private banking product is a product which helps banks cross-sell and sell a number of products in different asset classes. Could be bonds, mutual funds, equity, managed portfolios, and you get a complete 360-degree view of the portfolio. So what the bank does is becomes a plain distributor of these products. It also helps the customer enter their own holdings with other banks onto the internet, and it creates a bit of stickiness for the customer to come back on the portfolio via the internet and see the entire holdings. So FLEXCUBE private banking helps the customer look at the overall returns of the portfolio over a period of time across all the asset classes, across different holdings in different banks, and that's how the product helps the bank as well as the customer in a lot of ways. I think the first thing a relationship manager does is to understand the risk profile of the customer and create a bit of a financial plan which goes through what are the different asset classes and the percentage of asset classes you should own. For example, you could be a young individual and have an 80% exposure to equities, while you could be a person in the 60-year-old age bracket and could have 20% exposure to equities. Once that is done and a portfolio is created, the system helps the relationship manager track the portfolio exposure, and if there are any deviations on the portfolio, it starts giving you a number of alerts. The system helps the relationship manager keep track of all the interactions with the customer, keep track of all the deviations happening on the portfolio, and track the portfolio performance over a period of time. So it's a very powerful system in that way to help the relationship manager have complete control over the portfolio performance, the portfolio aggregation, the deviations from the recommended asset classes, and it's a very powerful tool in that way.